Yo, what up with it, y'all? What's cracking with everybody? What's good with it? Y'all see the stream yard? Y'all see the duck in the screen and shit? Y'all see the duck? That's because I'm so broke. I can't even pay my motherfucking stream yard bill, motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers hit me with a super chat or something, nigga. I'm broke as a bitch out this motherfucker. God damn. Hey, what up with y'all though, man? What's up? What's going on with everybody, man? I hope that everybody feeling good, man. Y'all know, man, this is just a quick little half hour, man. Hold on, I feel like I'm echoing. Hold on. I feel like I'm okay. That's better. It sounds a little better. But yeah, man. So I'm sitting here and I'm rolling a day, right? And I'm like, man, my daughter is going to her first dance. My youngest, my baby girl, she going to her first dance, right? And I'm like, damn, do I give her the real talk? Is that what I do? Do I give her the real talk? So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to give her the real talk. So I go ahead and I'm like, look, don't go. I'm like, don't go nowhere without letting somebody know where you're going. That's an adult. Don't walk around the school. Like, keep your drink with you at all times. I'm like, damn, did I really just say that to my daughter, my 11-year-old daughter? Like, if you go keep your drink, like, keep it with you at all times. If you sit your drink down, you walk away from it, don't drink it again. Like, I'm like, hey, yo, like, I'm really doing that. But I could be wrong for giving that talk to my daughter, right? I could be. But I did, though. I'm guilty of it, and I did. So, hey, it is what it is. But, y'all, man, same old up out here, man. Ain't nothing changed. Y'all see that? Ain't nothing changed up out here, man. It's the same old, man. But look, today, y'all know I'm gonna get my little take on some of the sports and everything that's going on up out here in sports world because I feel like there's a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So first, you know how I do it. To some of the things I think about while I'm driving. Now, so I'm thinking in my head, like sitting here thinking, like some of the things I think about while I'm driving, like, damn, why do people like to argue before they start beatboxing? Before you start beating a box? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you like to argue before you do that? Like, is that a thing? Like everybody like to argue, like, because it do be. Nah, let me stop. Now look, y'all know me, but look. So I always gotta come with some crazy. What up, LMV? What's going on? What's up with it? What's up with it? So I'm like, where do some of these players land that's out here? Where does some of these players land? Like, I don't know, for instance, Cam Ward, T Mac. What teams do these guys fit with right now in the NFL? Looking at the NFL right now and some of the needs on some of these teams, I'm like, damn, I think Shador would fit with the Raiders. I think so. You know what I mean? But there's a couple of quarterbacks that would fit with the Raiders. Like I think Cam and Shador would fit with the Raiders. Like a lot, they need a quarterback. But the only true quarterbacks in college football right now, to me, are Cam and Shador. I do like Curtis Ryuk, but I think he's a system quarterback. You said Cam need to stay in Miami so I could watch the Dolphins again. All right, Ella. Hey, like I can see Cam. I can see Cam going to Miami. I like that. I like that deal. I like that, but I don't know if they should start right away though. You know what I mean? I think Miami need to bring in a bridge quarterback. I don't want these guys to go to the NFL, start right away, wind up struggling, and I think that hurts them for at least another year or so. Once they go into the NFL and they start right away, and if they struggle or when they do struggle, it winds up affecting them long term. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like I feel like Sam Darnold just broke through. Like he's in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? Right, right. Like he just broke through and he's in his 30s. And I don't want a lot of these guys to get caught up in the NFL and they struggling. But I like T Mac. I think my Pittsburgh Steelers need a wide receiver. I like T Mac in Pittsburgh. I like that. Although I don't think we'll get a chance to get him because I think that T Mac will probably be in like he's a good offensive player. He'll probably be like a top 20 pick. And I don't think that will be the 20th pick this year at all. So I think that he'll be good there. Somebody like let me pull up the list real quick while I'm talking. So because I be losing myself. It's not like I took notes on every single player that's out there in college football, but I did like some of the top guys I did look at. Let me look at it real quick so I could start naming these guys off. What up with y'all up out there, man? What's going on? All right. Yeah, so like Jackson Dart, I think that he would be a good fit for Arizona. I think Jackson Dart will look good in Arizona. Yeah, I said it. Yes, I said it. I think so. Um, because Kyler Murray could get the job done, but how long is running around like that going to be? You know what I'm saying? Sustainable for his career. Like, how long is that actually going to work? You know what I'm saying? Um, Aston Genty. What team do I think Aston Genty would be a good fit for right now? I think Miami has a good running back. I think Pittsburgh has a good running back. I think that the Cincinnati Bengals could use an Ashton Genty. I think that they could use him. I think that a team like Philly they just got a running back. You know what I mean? Seattle got a decent running back right now. The Rams, they got their guys over there. You know what I mean? So in Oakland, the Raiders, they can use Aston Genty. They've been disrespectful to running backs. So the Raiders possibly can get and go in the first round, get them a nice quarterback, or they can spend the first round pick on Aston Genty and then get one of these quarterbacks in the second round. You know what I mean? But Aston Genty in Las Vegas, I like that. And I know Shad somewhere right now, like, hell yeah, bro. I like that pick too. Or he might not. I don't know. But and then like Jay Higgins from Iowa, the linebacker from Iowa. I think that Jay Higgins would fit in Seattle. There's a lot of places they could use a linebacker. Lots of places. But there's a lot of top linebackers right now in the league right now, like Travion Barnes from FIU, Sean Daltrick from Buffalo, Colin Ramos, the dude from Navy. He's supposed to be nice. There's a lot of guys right now, middle linebackers that's out there. Defensive players are not hard to come by, but the top defensive players, they're taking those guys in the first round all the time now. So the first, because we just seen the whole first round of the NFL be damn near nothing but defensive guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? So up to like round what the Brock Bowers was picked at 10, right? And then they went a lot of like, so that's crazy. So we'll see what happens this year. But some of the things I think about while I'm driving, right? This is just some of the things I think about while I'm driving. And another thing I wanted to talk about was the NIL collective. And I know I touched on it a little bit last Friday, but I wanted to come in and touch on it a little bit more with y'all today because why don't the NIL collectives sign college players to multi-year deals? Why hasn't that been done yet? I have not. And the fact is, what up, Solid? What up? And the fact is I don't think it's been done. And because we would know about it. Had it been done, we would definitely know that it's been reported that one of these guys have been signed to a multi-year deal. You know what I'm saying? So and for instance, I spoke on it last week, but I'll speak on it again for some people who may not seen it or who didn't step up. I don't know. You got a company like a KFC. If KFC is going to, go with Colorado, a local company, I got to use a local company. I don't know. Mom and Pop's car dealership is in Miami, Florida, right? And they sign I don't know, Kyron Drones next year, right? The mom and pop car dealership signed Kyron Drones to the Miami Hurricanes. That mom and pop car dealership NIL collective can say in the contract to Kyron Drones, yes, I will give you $1 million as a signing bonus to come to Miami, but you have to stay in Miami for 2 years, and I would give you, I don't, if you pass for 3,500 yards, I'll give you an extra 100,000. Like, why hasn't that been done already? I don't know why that hasn't been done. Had me and 6, 7 of y'all out there had a company all together and we're making that change, I'm definitely signing a player like that to my college. If I had bread like that, yeah, I'm from Pittsburgh. I would definitely sign a person to Pittsburgh on an NIL deal to a multi-year. Like, you're not going nowhere. Stay here in Pittsburgh. It hasn't been done. I don't know why the local people, and it can be done. It can be, but it just hasn't been done. But that's just something to think about, because I hear a lot of us talking about, you know, put some rules down, have them sit for a year, have them sit for 6 months, bring in the contracts. Well, that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. You know what I mean? And I think it's a damn good way to do it, to be honest, you know. But why can't I don't know, Ellen MVP's chicken wings sign, you know, whoever you want to Colorado or Miami? Or why can't Solid Gold Grills sign a quarterback to Texas for X amount of years? If you're going to sponsor that player, make sure that player don't leave your favorite team. I think it's about time for people to get smart like that before the schools and the NCAA start stepping in like that. Sign them up, get them ready. You know what I'm saying? And do the kid right, do the athlete right. I don't want to say kid, but do the athlete right. If you're going to do a deal like that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that they got incentives in there, if they, you know, bonuses, and also have a trainer ready for some of these guys too on deck, so that they're getting trained and they're developing in that position too. You know what I'm saying? Just don't sign them to your school. Make sure that they're hitting their benchmarks. Like, for instance, Solid Gold's Grills signed a quarterback to Texas, but I want you to be able to hit this benchmark within the season. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able to have this 3-step, 5-step drop down and be able to make intermediate and short throws with accuracy. If you're able to do that, I'm gonna give you this. But if you're not able to do that, maybe we get, you know what I'm saying, we got to work on some more training or whatever it may be. But you know what I'm saying, start putting little things like that up in there, man. And I think that it's still gonna keep college football the way it is, but I do think that there's a way to get a handle on this thing, and I think that's one way to do it. But I think they are going to do revenue sharing, and in a way, I'm with that. But I don't think it's fair though. I don't think it's fair to revenue share the way like that in college football. The reason why I'm saying that is because, you know, the guy who's fourth string, fifth string on in whatever position shouldn't get as much as the guy who's in first string. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody who's underpaid in college football, for instance, Travis Hunter, he's underpaid. Like, he is a pro, but he's underpaid. There ain't enough NIL money to pay a Travis Hunter. Like, he's in shape and tip-top shape. You know what I'm saying? He's a 4.0 student. He's hitting all the benchmarks in training to the point where he don't even need to practice type shit. You know what I'm saying? So you need more. You want them like that. You want them hitting those benchmarks and so forth and so on. But these collectives can absolutely sign these players to their alma maters or whatever it is in their community to multi-year deals. I don't know why that hasn't been done yet, but I don't know. It's smart. I know it is. It sounds crazy, but I know there's a couple people out there like, damn, that shit sound like a good idea. And if there's a couple people out there like, nah, he just talking, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm only here for a half hour. I ain't even gonna be here that long. You know what I'm saying? Because I got shit to do, but I wanted to come live and let y'all know I'm here, right? So some of the shit I think about while I'm driving. I don't want number one. Is there a true number one team in college football? Is there really a true number one team in college football? Can you really look at college football right now today, knowing everything we know and seeing everything we've seen thus far and say that there is a true number one football team? I don't know. Like I don't know. Like there's a couple of undefeated teams left. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that you could say with a definitively that there is a true number one football team in college football. It's any given Saturday, and I think it's anybody's championship to win that is going to make the college football playoffs. Yes, and I'm saying that from the 12th seed to the 1 seed. I feel like I don't think this year's trash. You know what I'm saying? KMS, I think this year has been flipped upside down. I think the media has told us that certain teams must be good. Even ourselves with our research told us that certain teams would be good. And the fact that those teams aren't good, you know what I'm saying? And the bottom teams are good, it messes us up. But I don't know though. I don't know. I just don't think that I don't think that the season's trash. I can't say that the season's trash. I think that the season is just what it is. What up, Katie? What's going on? I like the way college football is right now. It's unpredictable. Every team has a chance to win every Saturday, and we're only going to see more and more of this every year. Just imagine the teams like Oklahoma State, Kansas right now that aren't going to the college football playoffs, right? Those teams aren't going to college football players, but there's a lot of them. Florida State, they're already out talking to kids on the phone right now. Like, come to Florida State next year, come to Oklahoma State next year. They're already working that December transfer portal. That December transfer portal is going to be crazy. Watch how much content y'all see from content creators, because the December transfer portal is going to be nuts. We're going to be looking around like, wow, this person got that person, and it's going to be the same thing. And we're going to think that these teams are going to, because they're stacked with all this talent, they're going to be good. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it comes down to coaching. It definitely comes down to coaching. Can you coach or can you not coach? It comes down to that. These coaches are forced to coach. These coordinators are forced to do their job. And looking at if you look around at BYU's team, look at their staff. Look at all the staff. Look at their names, where they come from, the roles they play. When you look at Colorado, it's all the whole staff. When you look at Miami, it's not just Cristobal, it's the whole staff of you know what I'm saying, coordinators and interns or whatever they are. You know what I'm saying? To that team that has that team performing the way they are on the field. And I think we got to give props to that, because these teams are coached, and the teams that are just full of mercenaries are not doing well. They're not doing well. If there's no culture, like there is no culture down there in Florida State right now. I don't give a damn what you say. There ain't no goddamn culture down there. Mike Norvell has no culture at Florida State, none whatsoever. Mario Cristobal was catching hell from some of his fans. But one thing I will say, and I feel like Miami, I'm not a Hurricanes fan. I'm a Hurricane supporter. But I will say that Cristobal has done a great job with doing what he's done there, bringing in all those guys there to Miami and having Miami playing the way they are right now. That's great. That's great. That's a great thing that he's doing. Like, you can't knock that. You cannot knock and say that what he's doing is not great, bringing all those people together, because Florida State can't get it done. Colorado, I got to give Dion his props. I thought that Colorado was going to have a shitty year this year. They're not. And he does have a culture there. They now have an identity. So I got to give him his props. He brought in a lot of guys. He's living in a portal. He's doing his thing. Then there's coaches like Dabo Sweeney and Clemson. He didn't go get nobody. There's teams like Army and Navy. They didn't go get nobody. And they stuck with their guys, and they're still having good seasons. So it comes down to the coach, the culture, That is what matters. When you're going to go get a bunch of 4 and 5 star athletes and you have no culture and you have no substance at that school, that's not going to work. Even what Sarkisian's doing right now at Texas, he's doing great at Texas. Believe it or not, you see it. Those are the teams that are successful, and that's why, because there's always been substance at BYU. We could say BYU's been trash all the time, all we want to, but it's always been some kind of substance there, right? All right, you know what I'm saying? Look at Iowa State. They always in the middle of the pack somewhere, always sneaky good or whatever. There's always some substance there. I'm surprised to see a team like Iowa doing as bad as they're doing right now, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is. It's the new college football and the way that thing we seeing, the shit we doing right now, right? I that's what I think right now, man. I really do. I think that's what's going on. But I can't wait to see all that shit that's going on, man, and the way that it's going. Now, before I get on up out of here, and this song, I'm only going there for a half hour, y'all. Got shit to do. My daughter is going to a dance. My 11-year-old is going to a dance today, a little Halloween dance. And I gave her the talk. I talked about this at the beginning of the show. I gave her the talk. Like, if you got your drink, you take your drink with you. You keep your drink in your hand. If you sit your drink down and you don't pay attention to, don't drink it. I'm like, I'm bugging out, giving her the talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she going to the club or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, man, it's... You got to be real with your babies, man. You got to. If you got babies, yo, you got to expose them to certain things. You just have to. Like, the shit that they don't know, you got to find a way to explain the real to them. I don't care if you think my parenting's bad or I shouldn't be teaching her certain things. This is my child. My child's going to know about her body. And if somebody violates her or somebody, she ain't going for the okie doke. She's a straight A student. She's very respectful. And you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to have her dumbed down and have her out here playing boo-boo the fool to none of these little niggas out here, because they only think with one thing. That's all they think about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of my daughters going to be thinking no boo-boo, playing no boo-boo the fool for none of y'all little dudes out there, period. So it is what it is. I think that a lot of kids should know about certain things, because that's how certain kids get you know what I'm saying, fooled into doing stuff and getting snatched and stuff, man, because they don't know. They're not aware of certain things, man. And I know I'm a little off topic, but hey, it's real. This is Truckin Live, man. This is what I do. This is my take. It's just a little bit of time, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need that. It ain't gotta be about sports all the damn time. Not here with me anyway, but make sure y'all voting. I just want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all doing that. Now, me personally, I feel the effects of life right now. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Like, I'm a truck driver. My wife's a nurse. And shit, man, you know, I damn near feel like I'm working a fucking poverty level job. Like, being a truck driver used to be a not decent middle class job. And she's a nurse. We don't make, I'm not bragging, but we don't make no chunk change. You feel what I'm saying? But the way that this economy is right now, like, it feel like it. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, thank you, Katie, for that. Thank you. And thank you, Envy. Thank you, Ellen. Thank y'all for that. But yeah, like, I feel the effects of life. And I don't know if y'all do out there. I'm sure y'all do too, but we got a family here. I got a 15-year-old too. He played high school football. He is sophomore right now. So, you know, he bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? 6 foot, 6'1". You know what I'm saying? 280. He a big boy. He a man. That's a man in the house. His plate big as mine. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, shit's up. Shit's up right now, man. And it's crazy. Like, and I don't know. It's like, I don't care who y'all vote for. I'm just saying, we got to start making some kind of change and standing up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get a little active out there in the community. Like, I just don't talk about things we should be doing with kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? I do little things. You know, I try to go out there and volunteer, coach, and do little shit. But shit's fucked up. Shit's fucked up, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should have been educated yourself by now, a little bit of what's going on in our economy, man. But y'all need to get out there and y'all need to do that, man. Y'all need to do that, man. I don't give a damn who y'all voting for, man. I don't care who y'all voting for. Just do it. Just go and make sure that y'all doing y'all thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit is outrageous. When you go into the when you go into the store, you like, damn, a fucking carton of eggs is $10. Like, are you serious? Like $10 for some goddamn eggs? What the fuck? Damn. You know? But man, look, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. It's just I'm gonna try to do this every Friday, man. Little quick half hour, come in, talk some sports with y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? Talk about a little bit of the topics and some things that's on my mind, real life, sports wise. And that's that, man. I appreciate y'all coming up here. He said, I'm gonna raise my own chickens. You know it. You know it. I got some squash growing in the side yard. I ain't lying. I got pumpkins and squash in the side yard. I'm not playing. And I got cherry tomatoes in the basement and some lettuce. That's a fact. Got my own greenhouse. I ain't playing. I ain't playing. We ain't playing out here. I feel that, dog. Get a chicken coop. I might think about that too. Go build a little coop and get some chickens in the backyard. That sounds like a good idea. I need to. Oh yeah, we could trade for sure. For sure. Yo, for sure we could trade. You want some squash? That's what it's gonna come down to. The bartering system. Straight up. But y'all, man, hey, take care, man. I appreciate y'all, that the people that came through. I know that y'all fuck with me, and I know that y'all really support me, man. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all coming through. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday night, man. Be safe out there and stay dangerous. You heard? Peace.